Salut à toutes et à tous. Alors on prend un épisode de Vampyr. On part sur l'épisode numéro, je vais vous dire combien. C'est un truc qui change pas, c'est que je retiens pas le numéro des épisodes. Mais bon, je le dis à chaque épisode, donc ça va. Alors, on est donc à sélection contre nature. La dernière fois, le jeu il a bugué. C'était dans l'épisode 28, et là on est dans l'épisode 29. Et ouais, mesdames et messieurs. C'est le jeu le plus long que j'ai fait sur ma chaîne. C'est pour ça que, par exemple, je ferai pas Final Fantasy X comme ça. Je le ferai en live, Final Fantasy peut-être. Genre par exemple, je règle mes vidéos le samedi. Le dimanche, je fais un live. En fonction de mes disponibilités, bien sûr. Parce que bon, j'ai un travail à côté. YouTube, ce sera pas. Et ce sera jamais. Bah, le jour où je vais gagner de l'argent grâce à YouTube, ce sera bien. Mais, malgré ça, ce sera pas mon boulot principal. Parce que j'adore tout ce qui est informatique et je ne vais pas abandonner tout ce qui est informatique pour YouTube. Enfin bon, bref. Alors, la dernière fois, le jeu il a bugué ici. Trouver l'entrée secrète du quartier. Alors. Ok, du coup, faut que je revienne sur mes pas. On peut les ignorer en fait. Ah, d'accord. Faut aller par là. Non, c'est pas par là. Aussi, c'est par là. Je crois que c'est là où le jeu il a bugué, ouais. Ouais. L'entrée secrète. Ah ouais, je me rappelle. Et boum! Allez de 1. Allez de 2. Allez de 3. L'entrée secrète du quartier, c'est bon, je m'en rappelle. En fait, il y a une entrée gardée par un
I
vampire.
think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
This is my territory. Prey is mine now. You're mine. You cannot win this.
Ouais. Donc ça, c'est l'entrée secrète. Alors. Égout de Temple Church. Ok. Ça m'a l'air plutôt calme ici quand même. Hein.
It's locked, all right.
Kneel, traitor!
Ok. Il est résistant au sang. Putain, il a combien en HP?
I will crush.
Heureusement que ces techniques ne sont pas très dures à battre.
Give me your blood!
Voilà. La violence des Vulcans. Hein. Ok. Sacré boss, hein. Ok. Bon. Ah oui, il faut aller par là, d'accord.
It's locked.
Ça nous emmène où?
Louise's father was determined to find and save her.
Ok, cool. Voilà. Entre-temps, comme d'hab, je suis en train de jouer à Summoner et un autre jeu sur la tablette. C'est un Summoner, mais c'est Lost Santoria. Tous les joueurs de Summoner l'appellent le deuxième Summoner. Mais bon, bref, c'est pas le sujet. Alors, ça. réussi à activer ça. Ok, attends. Le truc il est en rouge, donc il doit passer en vert. Ok. Je me rappelle qu'ici il y a beaucoup d'ennemis. Quatre contre un, quand même, c'est déloyal. Et pourquoi? Ok, cool. Une fois qu'on a ouvert ça... Tout ça, ça sert à quoi sinon? Ok. Ok. Ça, c'est là d'où on est venu. Il y a un truc que j'ai raté du coup. MDR, comment le personnage s'est bloqué? MDR. Ah ouais, d'accord. Une fois que ça c'est fait, ça repart là. Et on aura... On aura des escaliers. Voilà. Bien. Ça c'est cool. Ok. Ok, d'accord.
Are you from Ascalon? I don't care!
Disgusting arsehole! Vampires! I'll never be your wife! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Un journal intime récent. Ok. Tel père, telle fille. Alors.
Miss Teasdale, are you all right?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Reed. I managed to track you down thanks to your father.
So my father really was looking after me. This man, this vampire told me my father was dead. Is it true?
I'm afraid so, miss. I'm so sorry for your loss. But you are free to go, as your abductor is no more.
I suppose my jailer also killed my father, didn't he?
Thankfully, he did not search your father's corpse, where I found his notes describing where he might find you. You should read them.
I must find my father's body. He deserves a proper burial.
Ok. Pas de bilan santé pour le moment.
Goodbye,
D'accord.
Miss Teasdale.
Bon. On est full life, on peut pas soigner, d'accord. Bien. Deuxième partie de la ville. Je voulais être ici depuis 50 milliards d'années. Alors. Entrer dans le manoir de Lucius Dawson. Cool. Bien. On va rencontrer plein de monde ici. Ça, c'est le truc qu'on va déverrouiller déjà. Voilà. Ouais. Quarantaine. Bref. On va lui parler à lui déjà.
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are? And why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
I work for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely about the city.
The Ascalon Club? You should have said so, sir. I must warn you, these streets are dangerous, and you'd better be careful.
Ok, d'accord.
What are you investigating, exactly?
I have a missing woman, possibly abducted a few nights ago. Louise Teasdale. It seems you already found my other missing person, Mr. Tadao Kimura.
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing. We don't have enough men to search for her, sadly.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
No. But I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but I'm not equipped for such an investigation.
What are you... Tell
She's a wait...
Do you...
Okay.
No.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
Uh-huh.
Do you work alone?
Yes, the situation is difficult for the police. Many of it...
Ok.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
Ok, d'accord.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions, especially when there's a killer on the loose.
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
Uh-huh. Ok. Ok. Ici, il ne reste plus que cette enquête, en fait. Faudrait peut-être mieux de la faire, hein, en vrai. Alors ça, c'est la ville que je vais décimer entièrement. Enfin, entièrement. Dès que je suis niveau 5, je pars vers eux et je fais bam 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 bam. Là, je deviendrai vraiment fort.
And what about the
Enfin, bon,
epidemic?
bref.
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
Ok.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange which requires police attention?
No, I've noticed nothing odd.
All right. But keep your eyes open, though.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it, with just one phone call.
Uh-huh.
Goodbye, Detective.
Goodbye,
Voilà.
Dr. Jonathan Reed.
C'est le gars qu'on va transformer en vampire. Alors pourquoi on va le transformer en vampire, ça c'est un autre sujet.
I cannot enter.
I hope you can stay a little longer first.
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reed, I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war and the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reed, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
Ok.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Admet éprouver des sentiments envers son ancien médecin, le docteur Jonathan Reed. D'accord.
Have you noticed anything in particular in this part of town recently?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up? Nothing at all, Dr. Reed.
Ok, elle est vraiment amoureuse apparemment.
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned? She's almost a young woman now. But she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid?
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price. Especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reed. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
May I look?
It's always a pleasure.
Ok, qu'est-ce qu'elle vend celle-là? Morceau d'aluminium. Morceau d'aluminium. 30 trucs. Je me rappelle qu'il me sert à améliorer quelque chose, mais j'ai oublié ce que c'est.
I hope you can stay a little longer.
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you...
Do you
Allez.
know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
Ok. D'accord.
Goodbye for now, Miss.
I hope you can stay a little longer.
Bon, sa fille, elle est où? Elle va pas monter, sa fille? Pas pour le moment.
But they will not be forgotten.
Ah, eux, c'est des jumeaux. Ah, voilà, c'est ce qu'on cherchait. Allez, faut attendre un peu.
Be careful, Carol. You're wasting good food here.
Yes, Mother.
I said be careful, child. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Mummy has been so clumsy again.
No, that's okay. It won't bleed for long.
You're so pale. Are you feeling sick? Do you need to see a doctor?
No, I'm fine. I already saw the doctor last week.
Don't be silly. You must see a doctor. Just don't tell him how clumsy your mummy is, all right? I love you so much, my baby.
I love you too, Mother.
Bon, Carol est souvent blessée à cause de la maladresse de sa mère, ok. Et Carol blesse fréquemment sa fille par maladresse. Elles vont monter toutes les deux, ça c'est cool. Combien rapporte en XP celle-là? Oh, pour la mère c'est pas beaucoup, pour la fille on va voir. Ah, la fille, voilà.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
Good evening, Miss Price. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you remember me?
Dr. Reed? Yes, of course. You are the doctor who healed me and my mum. Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Good to see you too, Carol. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. I did not hurt myself recently. I know how to take care of myself now. I'm almost a grown-up.
Ok.
Why are you awake at night, Carol?
I am helping my mother in her shop. It's not easy, but I'm a grown-up now.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure your mother is grateful for your help.
I do the best I can. But I'm so clumsy sometimes. I drop things. I injure myself. It's a good thing my mother has the patience of an angel.
Uh-huh.
Why is work not easy? Is something or someone bothering you?
Oh no, most people are gentle with me. But I'm so nervous sometimes. I pay no attention and hurt myself. Good thing my mum learned first aid.
Uh-huh. Ok, sinon elle rapporte combien? Ouais, entre les deux c'est pas beaucoup.
What can you tell me of the people living nearby?
I don't speak to many people, except our customers. It's not easy to make friends. And with the epidemic, it's even more difficult.
Ok.
What can you tell me about the epidemic?
Some of our regular customers have left London. Some others only send their housemaids now. Everybody fears the contagion. I've even seen men with weapons.
Have you no friends at all?
No. Mr. Nithercote used to pass by and was always nice to me.
Does he not come by anymore?
No. Mum said he was weird. Always reciting poetry about a girl he'd met in Whitechapel. I wonder who this camellia may be.
Do you enjoy working with your mother?
Oh yes, Doctor. My mother raised me alone after my father died. We've always lived together, and she has always watched over me.
Ok.
Do you remember your father?
No, I was just a baby then. My mother always told me how strong and good he was.
Do you ever think about getting married now you're a woman?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. Mum always says I'm still a child who has no idea how tough life can be. No husband would like a clumsy girl like me.
Is it true you often hurt yourself, Carol?
Yes, it's true. I try to behave, I really do. But one way or another, I always end up injured or wounded. I'm so stupid.
Why would you be stupid?
It's like I can't help getting under my mother's feet. That's how I end up being pushed, cut, or burned. You see, I'm a stupid girl, really.
When exactly do these accidents happen?
Ever since I was little. That's why I need to stay with Mum. I'm not capable of taking care of myself.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever met the famous Aloysius Dawson?
Yes. A very strange man. Not very nice.
What do you mean?
He said he was ready to pay good money for rare books. And then laughed at what we showed him.
Goodbye, Carol.
Ok, bon. Ce qu'on va faire, c'est chercher un endroit où se réfugier. Ok, ok. C'est quoi ça?
No good place for a stroll. Sir, step away now.
Voilà, un refuge. Voilà. Échantillon de sang vif et tout. Bien. Niveau amélioration, on va voir pour ça. Alors, on va rien améliorer. On va juste sauvegarder. Quand je fais une vidéo sans que le jeu il se plante, je fais une fête moi. Bref. Du coup, nous de notre côté, on va revenir au menu principal. Vous savez tout ce que ça veut dire. Ça veut dire qu'on arrive à la fin de la vidéo. Donc j'espère que la vidéo vous a plu et on se retrouve dans d'autres vidéos. Allez, à plus. Bye bye.